flapjack and waffle mix. But it's my first time, so I think it's okay. That's fine. I'm not a pancake expert. So welcome. Fresh dill. My 2 bagels. What is this massiveness of spinach? For breakfast, I'm going to be making protein-packed 100% whole grain power cakes. Flapjack and waffle mix. Pancakes. I'm going to be making protein pancakes. I got these from Wegmans and they looked very like protein. So I got them. I'm going to be making pancakes today, but it does say you can make waffles, pancakes, chocolate chip cookies, and muffins. Now, I might be doing that in the near future, but I have my own cookie recipe that I really like, so I don't think I'm ever gonna make cookies with these. I don't think it's gonna taste very good. Oh, yay! Oh, so yeah, it calls for 1 cup of pancake mix. Oh, it smells so good. It smells like whole wheat. 3/4 cup of water. And then it says to stir thoroughly, but not to over batter. Do not overbeat. We're just gonna kind of mix it, stir it. It smells good. Fold it. I guess that's what we're doing. We're folding it. Maybe I should have used hot water. Genuinely don't think this is the consistency that pancake mix is supposed to be. I can tilt the bowl 90 degrees. Oh, oops. I'm gonna add more water even though I don't think you should ever go against the recipe that's on the box. I'm gonna add more water because this is not looking right. I added like half another cup of water. It's looking a little bit more like pancake mix. It still looks bad, but like at least it's like battery. I would add more water, but I'm scared. I feel like this is already really bad for me to add too much water into my mixture. We're gonna try maybe like 1 small pancake and see how well that turns out. And maybe I'll add more water if it's too bad. I don't feel so good about it. That is not. It's always the easiest looking foods that end up being the hardest because why is it so hard to make pancakes? I actually do not know. They look like poop, little poop. They look like what is this? What am I touching? I'm going to try that again. I'm so stressed. I don't know why it's not working. Already looks so much more promising. That looks so good. I cried. So much better already. I'm gonna use this to scoop it this time. Last time they made ugliest shape ever. Pretty good. Pretty good. I don't have a lid for my frying pan. I'm gonna use this ginormous wok that my parents have just to cover it. They look so good. I have to show. Look at them compared to the ones before. Such beautiful circles. I'm more stressed about this next part. Putting them over. These were. It's not golden brown, but it's also pretty. So. It looks so good! They turned out beautiful. I'm so happy. Like, why was I even stressed? Except it did take me a solid 30 minutes to an hour to make pancakes. But it's my first time, so I think it's okay. I have some strawberry syrup that I'm gonna add just because I love strawberries. How do I open? Low fat ready whip. I have some strawberries, raspberries, finally some blueberries. It's kind of like squished. I wanted to top it off with a fresh mint leaf. So squish. All done. There's actually so much whipped cream because I like whipped cream, and I also brought more whipped cream. I love whipped cream. But it's low fat, so it's okay. 5 calories per 2 tablespoons. That's fine. Brought a knife just so I could cut the pancakes and eat them in little pieces. Strawberry. Oh my god, strawberry with whipped cream. Like, this is the best thing. The raspberries are also really good. I'm gonna eat it like the stacked way where you just stick a fork through the pancakes. Wow, they turned out so nicely. Look at them. Is that good? I'm not a pancake expert, so someone tell me. I think that looks pretty good. Very fluffy and thick. And yummy. Really good. Very warm, very fluffy. It tastes really good with the strawberry syrup. I'm so happy they turned out great because the first batch got me so sad and so stressed out. These are some good pancakes. I will say they do taste a little too healthy. Like, you can taste the, I don't know if it's the grain, like the whole wheat or the protein, but you can taste like the healthiness to it. And I don't know if I'm a big fan of that, but it is tasty. It's definitely with the syrup and the whipped cream. If you're more of a butter and maple syrup person, I think this would go really well with that too. For lunch, I'm going to be making a Novalox bagel, my favorite type of bagel out there. And I've tried plenty of bagels. I've tried pastrami bagels, avocado bagels, strawberry cream cheese bagels, like everything. Name it. I've probably tried it. But I think Novalox bagels are by far my favorite types of bagels. I don't like my bagel too hot, too burnt. I like it very nice and toasted, barely, like just barely crunchy. So I set it at 2.5. While I wait for that, I'm gonna prepare my onions. I'm not sure where to cut it. Just kidding. Oh, come take ya. Cucumber. I'm gonna get my bagel, which is hot. Hot. And it's actually very brown. It's like nice and toasty. More toasty than I was expecting it to be. I'm gonna get my cream cheese. I love cream cheese. Wow, so pretty. I'm gonna give it a nice thick layer. Yummy. 뜨거워. My fingers are so hot. As someone who's dealt with a lot of cream cheese, I feel like personally it spreads better if you spread before it starts to melt. Otherwise, it sticks to the knife better than the bread and then it starts to smudge and create empty splotches. Wow, it looks so good. Got one. I just realized how thick my cucumber pieces are. I'm gonna toss them and we're going to re-slice them very thinly. We're over an actual slicer and we're gonna slice them this time so they're actually nice and thin. Am I doing that right? So thin! Compare that to my old one. I wish I had a fatter, like a bigger cucumber instead of these baby ones. This is all I have, so we're just going to have to deal with it. I'm not doing this right. I'm getting like half circles. This is hard. I'm gonna top it with salmon. Of course, it's a Novalox bagel, which is basically a salmon bagel. I'm not sure what Novalox mean, but maybe like lox means salmon or something. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna get a bagel, salmon. I'm gonna top it beautifully. So pretty. One salmon, two salmon, blue salmon, red salmon. Like that. I'm gonna do it to the other slice too. We're going to use some of the prettier cucumber slices to just top it off with a little bit of green. I think they're a little too thin. Maybe I should have just sliced them thinly with a knife. It's okay because I don't really like cucumbers anyways. Like so. Same with this one. We're gonna add a little bit of red onion. Just a little bit. I'm going to top them off with some capers. Italian classics non-perio capers. For the longest time, I thought these were mustard seeds. And I only very recently found out that they're something completely different. I forgot what they are, but like unblossomed flowers or something. They are so good. I love them so much. Now that I look at them closely, they actually do look like unblossomed flowers. And some of them, like when you press down on them, they do blossom. And finally, I have some fresh dill. And we're gonna add just a little bit of dill into our bagel. And I grab a little bit of the leaves and top them off. Beautiful. I love dill. I love all herbs actually, but I think dill, so good. Perfect. Beautiful. Ah! I have my two bagels. I think there's a little bit of too much red onion. I'm not a big fan of red onion, but we're gonna try it. It's not too much red onion. It's so good. Oh, where's some caper? It's so good. I don't think a Nova Lox bagel can ever be done. Oh, but see, these are capers. And I thought these were little mustard seeds, but they're actually little flowers. If I grab it like this, you can actually see like all the little petals, and I completely squished it. Yeah, they're like little unbloomed flowers, and they're just so good. Tastes like mustard. My friend actually made me a Nova Lox bagel while I was in Charlottesville the other day. Hers was pretty. Hers was very pretty, very demure. But then this other guy also made a Nova Lox bagel, and it was the most horrendous thing I've ever seen. It's so hideous. Apparently, it's called a chopped bagel, where you chop all the ingredients and you like them all together into one mixture. She said it was ugly. I wasn't expecting it's so gross. And you know how I always like my foods pretty, so that was like new fear unlocked. It looks like someone chewed up their bagel and threw it up on my bagel. Oh, so gross. I'm sure it tasted fine, it just looks really gross. I'm now getting a bite of my dill. I'm so excited because I love dill. I said bite of my dill and I just ate the whole dill. Fabulous, wonderful, amazing, miraculous. Like this in my mouth right now is what the bagel looks like. The chopped one, the ugly one, I'm back in my car and I got a sushi, a Wegman sushi, because I couldn't resist. Lunch snack. I think it could be a snack too. Yummy! I got a Philadelphia roll. I know Philadelphia rolls are kind of controversial because people don't really like cream cheese on their sushi, but I love cream cheese. I'm gonna go ahead and eat it. I wish I could take a picture for my thumbnail. Man, it's really good. Very yummy, very scrumptious, very mindful, very... I forgot that I don't have water. For dinner, I am making a tuna salad. My freshly washed veggies. Yummy. Oh. This one's so tiny. An egg cut in half. And then I have this tuna tataki sashimi from Wegmans. I think it's also called ahi tuna or seared tuna. I'm just gonna add this to my salad because it is a tuna salad. It came with arugula, which I hate, but I'm gonna add it. This lemon. I'm gonna top it off with this yuzu onzu sauce that came with the tuna. I think yuzu is a type of fruit, like an orange. Very questionable. I'm gonna pour it over. Yay! Did I ever make it clear how much I love sushi? Raw fish. I love sushi. I'm so excited. I will try one. This is what I'm talking about. I love salmon. I think I made it very clear that I'm a big salmon person. But you know, tuna also has my heart. Any fish really. So good. Egg cut graciously by my mom. She likes these little wave cutters on her eggs. I don't know why, but it's cute. It's so big. I definitely ate all my lipstick with that bite. Look what Eunice sent me on TikTok. My ripe age is 22. Another day, another heart signal episode.
The greens are so bitter that the tomatoes are sweet. They're sweet. And I usually think nothing's that sweet because I have a big sweet tooth. The tomatoes are sweet. Last two now. Stuffing my tooth. What is this massiveness of spinach? Like it covers. Oh, just kidding. My head's too big to cover my head. It's so big.